Greetings all. Well, yeah, Canada's on fire and so is Greece. I did not expect to see wildfires taking out Greece. I guess the most southern United States, it feels like it's on fire. I guess pretty darn hot. Really warm temperatures in Death Valley, for instance, approaching 130 degrees or more. And I guess it's moving west into California now. Fresno's going to get roasted today. But here we go. Out here in Hawaii, Tropical Storm Calvin was a swing and a miss. It didn't amount to much anything. Right, Gracie? Just enough to get the cat wet. That's all. She got wet a bunch of times. Yeah, I guess the wind speed got pretty quick in a few places around here. Waimea got some pretty high wind speeds. The wind was moving along pretty good up on top of the mountains, although not as fast as they had predicted. Here in Puna, the average wind speed in the last 24 hours was only 4 miles an hour. It's hardly hurricane force. Yeah, it's been pretty calm. It did come in pretty good for a while, driving the rain last night horizontally. Yes, it got some spots on my lanai and such wet that usually don't get wet. So it was coming in kind of straight for a bit last night. But in the last 24 hours, I picked up right about 4.5 inches of rain. As you can hear, it is still coming out there. So we'll we might make 5 inches. I don't know. That's not at all unusual around here. Things drain pretty well in general. That doesn't cause any problems for most places. Now, if you're on really strong slopes, things do landslide. If you're right near creeks or rivers, which we don't have too many of here, that's a problem too. The water can jump. Yeah, otherwise, it looks like it's a nothing. It's now just passing the Big Island. Maui is still going to get some of this stuff, and then Oahu and Kauai are yet to see it. Kauai won't even see this till later on today sometime. Sometime this evening, we're supposed to slide out of it. Yeah, there's my good girl. Yeah, and Gracie keeps going out and running around in it and going, I know there's stuff out there. I know there's mice, right, Gracie? And she gets all soaking wet, and then I have to dry her off. And then she comes back again later, all soaking wet. Yeah, done it about 3 times so far today. Right now, there's hair breaks. What is that? She's all excited. There was an air brake out there. She's up here on her favorite car and looking to see what was all that noise. Yeah. So, sweet corn's almost ripe. Nothing got blown out of place here much. I didn't even see any potted orchids or anything turned over. Probably a couple of things out of place, I guess. But nope. It was real mild. Here we go again. Looks like a lot of places on the planet, things are not doing well as far as weather is concerned. But here, like it says, we got a huge expanse of open ocean water out here to, keep things moderated. The hurricane or tropical storm Calvin moved off and away from us because there was warmer water down to the south, and that's the way it tracked. Around the islands here, the water wasn't really warm enough to support it. Once water over 80 degrees, and we are only in the upper 70s around here, that's all. And so it said, boo, too cold to live around Hawaii, I'm going to go away somewhere else where it's warmer. And it kind of headed west and south towards the equator. And they figure it's going to gradually wind itself down into nothing pretty quick. We were a little short of rain, and the rain didn't come in too hard, so it's all good, I guess. Well, folks, that's about all I got to say on Calvin. So, aloha, y'all hang.